Hello, everyone. It's Rebecca here. I did put out a call recently to see if anyone needed some help with Cookidoo. And so, in light of that, I've decided to record a little lesson for you. If you would like more details around Cookidoo, please reach out to me and let me know. And I apologize in advance for any background noise because I have cats and a dog, and they sometimes do tend to get around and make a bit of noise. So bear with me. I'm going to share screen and bring up Cookidoo. Now, one thing I want to make a very good note of for you all is when you are using Cookidoo, you need to do website for anything financial. So if ever you are going to renew your Cookidoo, it must be via the website. If you get a voucher, it must be via the website, just so you know. Now, the most important thing when you start with Cookidoo, I'll just briefly go over this, is to personalize your profile. So when I view my profile, you can add a photo in here. And in fact, I should change that. Let's quickly do that. I wonder if I can, because that is a very old photo. So let me see if I can just grab a more recent one. And I know where their one is. Do bear with me while I just have a quick flick through here. I don't particularly want one of those. I want one of those ones with the lovely orange apron on, which are there. That one. There we go. So you can add a photo if you wish. You don't have to have a photo. That's entirely up to you. But there we go. All right. So we've cropped that, and that's my new photo. You could put your name so that when it says, hello, Rebecca, what would you like to cook today? You put good looking. There's many options of what you want to put there. All right. One of my customers has, do not touch this machine. So her kids know not to touch her Thermomix. I think that's brilliant. All right. Here, cooking style. Please choose one of these. Now, this isn't going to lock you into anything. What it's going to do is show you suggestions. Now, I'm all about saving time. So that's definitely a tick for me. Now, when you have these items, make sure you tick that you own them. If you don't own them, please take them off the list, because otherwise you will see recipes for things that need those you won't have the accessory for. But by all means, get these accessories when you can. Vital for making things with the slow cooking, and the cutter is amazing. All right, so I want you to come down here and hit update filter. Now, for our TM6 users of Cookidoo, don't tick this here, okay? Just leave it plain and simple. We can make every model recipes, so you don't need to tick that here. Now, we can choose a language. Now, if you are ever watching us make a recipe and you think, I cannot find the recipe that they're making, then I want you to come to this point, tick English and take the countries off, and then search. There are some very random recipes out there that are in English, but in foreign collections. And you might see people making a recipe, you can't find it, that's how to find it. For me though, for standard searching up recipes, I like UK, US, and Australia. If you're fortunate enough to speak another language, then by all means, add them in. And then hit save. Okay? Now, once you've saved that, that sets your filters. So what you're then wanting to do is hit to the search part, which is explore on the computer, my bad. And here is your home page. So this you see on your machine as well. Now, there's a few things I want to point out on your home page. All right, definitely spend some time, have a look through here. What is everyone? These are the most made recipes at the moment. Portuguese bread is absolutely amazing, and it is doing the rounds. I see it everywhere. But watch the videos, learn and learn, okay? And up the top here, you'll see you've got featured, for you, and themes. Now, the for you, this is going to show me recipes that are relative to things that I am currently searching up or are time saving. Oh my goodness me, this is one of my favorite things in the world. So I'm going to click on this. All right, it's got a fantastic rating. Please always note the rating. Okay, now this is a Mexican dip. So I want to add this to my Mexican collection. So I'm going to hit add to collection. If I didn't have a Mexican collection, I can create the collection here at the top. On your phone or iPad, it'll be a green button somewhere, but I have a Mexican collection. I have lots of collections. Please don't judge me. So that is definitely going in my Mexican collection. I love, love, love that dip. It is so good. So I'm really happy to be able to find that recipe on Cookidoo. Yippee, that's definitely going to be made very soon. All right, let's go back to explore. So we're back on the For You page. So funny, there it was on the For You page for me because it knows, obviously, that I like Mexican, and there it was. So here's the suggestions of recipes. So quite often you'll see things on here that you may not have made, but Cookidoo watches what you make and it goes, oh, maybe you would like to try these recipes. Themes is another great spot to find things. And here we are, different things about recipes, etc. This is a great little thing to learn about the modes. So all your modes on a TM6 are all here and explained in detail for you, and some tips and tricks as well. Now, when you're on Explore and you hit search, on the PC, up here, you'll see recipes on the drop-down, collections and articles. I want to direct you to articles because articles is amazing. There are loads of things here to search up and learn, all right? How to get the best out of your cutter, the new chop tool that's appeared, the rice cooker mode, the slicing, all these things are here for us to learn on our Cookidoo platform, okay? There is a load of information here. If you are ever wondering, how do I do something, please come and have a look here. Even things like meal prep and batch cooking. There's invaluable resources right here on Cookidoo. Don't miss out. But remember, articles is only on a computer. It's a little different look on your iPad and your phone. So don't be afraid to jump onto your computer and have a good look and a good scour around Cookidoo. So when we hit search recipes, these here are all the most made, most popular recipes in Australia currently. These can change from time to time, okay? But I guarantee you all of these are what people are making and they're delightful winners. I'm seeing a lot of familiar recipes to me here, a lot that I already have saved in collections. I cannot encourage you more to create your collections. Collections are your Spotify, like Spotify playlists for your music. This is your Spotify playlist for your recipes. So here you can search up a particular ingredient. So here's one I've already searched before, chicken. So everything to do with chicken will come up in a search when you just type in chicken. You can be more specific. You could put chicken and broccoli. Oh, broccoli. All right. And then anything with chicken and broccoli will come up. You can be specific. Searching up ingredients is a great way to find recipes that will suit what you have at home right now. So here's a really nice looking one, an orange sesame chicken with broccoli and noodles. Let's add that to our week. So I know I've got chicken and I've got broccoli, and I'm going to put that in for tomorrow. So it is the end of May 2023. And I'm going to add it to the shopping list. Now, this is really important to do because this is how you know what you have already at home and what you will need to get from the shops. Now, another thing I want to point out here while we're here is the rating system. So it's got a 3.9 rating with 176 ratings. So likely we could say 150 people gave it a 5-star rating. 2 people might have not loved it and given it a 1 or a 2, which would drop the rating down. But that for me is a comfortable, good rating. Anything below 2, I'd be really sussing it out and questioning it. What is also really important when you're using Cookidoo is to take note of the total time. Okay, total time is vital because if there is any marinating or anything else needed, then this will obviously take account in whether you're going to make it at 6 o'clock at night when you get home from work, or if you need to make it on a Sunday when you have more time. Okay, so please always take note in your recipes of total time. It's very important. You can also filter for total time. So you can put in the filters And I'll show you how to do that, but you only want to be in the kitchen for 30 minutes for an example. Another thing I really want to point out while we're here is our serving size. So this recipe has not been scaled by Vorwerk and the Cookidoo people yet, but you can make it your own and scale the recipe to make it bigger or smaller. I'll go into that in a little bit. All right, so another really important thing is always check the tips and always check useful items as well before making a recipe. Okay, I want to go back to explore for a minute and search. So these are all the most popular, most made recipes. But here I want to show you how to tidy them up and go searching for specific themes, accessories for the Thermomix, like the blade cover peeler, the cutter, dietary requirements like gluten-free, Mother's Day featured quite a bit over Mother's Day, Easter features over Easter, Christmas recipes, etc. Looking up stuff. Please excuse my dog. All right, another recipe I know I want to make very soon this week because, oh my goodness, it is amazing. And listen, you can do it in any lasagna tray. Please excuse my dog in the background. This lasagna is to die for. So I'm going to add that to my week. I had planned something else for dinner tonight, but now I'm thinking I really want to have this. Let's do it tonight. Stuff it. And let's add it to the shopping list. So you can add to the shopping list up here or by ad. So we'll add it to the shopping list just so we can do a full week of recipes and show you how that looks. All right. So trying to think of something else to look up with you all. Something I know I always have in the freezer too is beef mince. So let's search up a recipe with beef mince. Oh my goodness. Isn't it funny, you know, I actually have pastry too. I'm going to make these. So add to my week, make them on Wednesday. So I've got those 2 days sorted. I have something already saved for Thursday because this Thursday is our cooking class. We run these once a month. Please look out for me sharing them on my socials so that you can join. They're free. You will learn and be inspired. They're amazing. So let's add that to the shopping list just to make sure I know I've got everything I need for that one. So I've got lots of collections, okay? Now, when you hit collections or my recipes here, you have all. Now, these are just all different collections bunched together. The ones I have created are here. So I've got a few different lists. Now, you can actually share these lists as well. So I've got ones, this is one of my favorites, recipe to try. So I see people making stuff and I think, oh, I must try that. All right, here's a quick bread. Let's put that in. So we'll hit the dots. We'll add it to the week. Let's make that. We want to head to the next month. Let's do that. I might do that Thursday. All right. So we'll save that for Thursday. And then, of course, we want to add it to our shopping list as well. Please excuse my puppy dog. Okay. Next one. I want to make this because who doesn't love, whoops, what did I do? Oh, I added it to the shopping list. I didn't add it to the week. Who doesn't love a toasty and a tomato soup? My goodness me, delicious. Let's put that for Friday, okay? And then we need one more recipe for Saturday. So I love, you know what? I've made this, so I need to move it, okay? So move the recipe, and I'm going to put that in my favorite recipes, which is there because I absolutely love it. Excuse me while I wheel away and shut the door so that you can hear me over my puppy dog barking. I've made this one as well, so it needs to come out of that collection, and I'm going to put that into, because it is a Greek flavor, so I'm going to put it into my, oh my goodness, Greek night. Yes. Okay. Now, there's quite a few recipes. Oh, my bad. See, I'm very good at leaving them where they shouldn't be. That one is amazing, the family burger pie. Any others in here? No, I think I'm pretty good now. So these are my recipes to try. I think it's really great to have a list of recipes to try. Once you try them, you know you love them, then put them into your favorites, Asians, Italian, whatever category it comes under. I do have a lot of lists of stuff, as you can see, but you keep yours however you want to keep yours. All right, let's head to my week now. Remember, we're looking at this on a computer screen. On your app, it'll be a little icon at the bottom. So just look for it there. Okay, so here's my week. I've got planned out for today, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I'm also making this for cooking class. Friday, nothing for Saturday. Well, let's leave it at that. So we're going to go to our shopping list and we want to show ingredients. Okay. Now, one important thing you must do with this is every week when you have made all your recipes is to clear, excuse me, my puppy dog, my apologies, is to clear the shopping list by hitting options clear, because otherwise you will end up with doubled up recipes in there. Way you can check is to go through by recipe instead of by category and just make sure, yep, these are all the things I have listed in my week to make. You can also go down in here and add other random things that you might want from the shops. You can then, when you're on computer, you can print it, you can share it. On your phone, you can share it. You can save it to your notes is one thing I will do if I'm actually out at the shop, so I can go through the category because it comes through categorize where things are. Or you can use the function to order ingredients directly from Woolworths online. Let's have a quick look at that. So it is only Woolworths currently. So my suggestion would be, if you're happy to just shop at Woolworths, go for your life, do this. However, check the stores, Aldi, Coles, look for specials and do it. Go for that. Okay, so here it's giving me things that I actually already have at home. But remember, if you don't want White Wings flour, you perhaps want the home brand. It's a lot cheaper. Just go through, hit swap and change it over. Immediately your cart will go down. Here, I don't buy my baker's flour from the supermarket. I always would buy that in bulk. But if you were buying 5 kilos, not 1 kilo. Okay, so there we are. That's how you do that. Okay, now what I want to do is go back out of there. So there's the cross, back to here. All right, so I know I have almonds, so I can actually make 2 tablespoons of almond butter instantly. I would never need to buy that. I have yeast, I have dates, I have poppy seeds, I have sesame seeds, I have sugar, I have water, I've got lasagna sheets. I don't have soba noodles. I do have other noodles, so I will swap those out for what I have at home. Don't be afraid to swap ingredients for what you have at home, okay? And I always have good plain egg noodles in the house, which I can use in place of that. And a little tip too, spaghetti works as well, guys. Spaghetti is a noodle. So plain flour I have, bread flour I always have. I have the chicken. I've got butter. I have cheese. I have milk. I have butter. I don't have an orange, so I will need to leave that on my list. I have my mince. I've got my chicken. I've got olive oil. I have ghee, olive oil. I have sesame oil, always in the pantry. I have Dijon mustard. Always have passata in the house. Always have tomato paste in the house. Broth, I would use my stock, which I always have in the house. I have apple cider vinegar, pepper. I've got my stock. I've got chili powder, 5 spice in my drawer. Crushed red pepper is usually paprika. I have that. Basil, I do need oregano, so I'll leave that on the list. I've got plenty of salt, plenty of pepper, paprika, salt again. I have tamari. If you don't have tamari, soy sauce works perfectly fine. I have red curry paste always in the freezer. I have basil growing in the garden. I have the broccoli that I did search up, that chicken and broccoli. I have onion. I've got a carrot. I do need celery. And in fact, I need to get celery to make stock as well. I don't have coriander, but I can use something as an alternative, especially if you're not a coriander lover. But I'll leave that there. I have ginger, heaps of garlic, onions, got ginger. We don't do chili, so I'll just leave that out. I have shallots. Shallots are the little small onions that you buy. I have spring onions, always regrowing in my garden. I've got tins of tomato that will do for the tomatoes. That's probably for the soup. I've got plenty of breadcrumbs. That would be why we need bread. I've got eggs. And again, that'd be the bread for the toasted sandwiches. I'm going to be making a bread. So let's take that off the list. So look what I need to get. 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Now, I know not everyone is going to have the items that I have at home in the cupboard. So look for recipes with the ingredients that you have. This is an amazing way to learn how to save money. So what do I need to buy? Hardly anything. An orange, some oregano, celery, and some coriander. I would not even bother ordering that online. I would just go to a local marketplace to get those. A fruit shop would be fine as well. All right, so that's my shopping list. That's my week. That's all I need. That's how to search up recipes, how to create recipes. This is just a very basic rundown of Cookidoo. I cannot encourage you enough. Use this platform. You can import recipes. These are recipes that I've imported from Recipe Community. These also can be added to your week and added to your lists as well, and your shopping lists, etc. Community is an amazing spot to find wonderful recipes. And by the way, these simple gluten-free donuts are amazing. And these are my go-to chocolate chip cookies too. Right, guys. I think I've covered a basic rundown of Cookidoo. If you have anything you'd like to see extra, I will be saving this on my YouTube. Please pop it in the comments. Let me know, what would you like to learn other than what I've shown you now. I hope you enjoy that. And if you'd like to learn anything else to do with Thermomix, please get in touch. All right, have a great day.